It's Richard Sports Diamond Baseball League Season 29. Today we have the Plastic Bulldogs taking on the Nevada Athletics. The Plastic Bulldogs are 2-4 on the season, while the Nevada Athletics are 3-5 on the early season. Your lineup and more game for the Plastic Bulldogs, leading off and playing right field is Andre Ether. Batting second and catching is Russell Martin. In left field, Juan Pierre. At shortstop in the cleanup, Normar Garcepara. In center field, Andrew Jones. Second base, Jeff Kemp. Third base, Dwayne Young. At first base, James Looney. And ninth and pitching for the Plastic Bulldogs, Ikoro Kuroda. For the Nevada Athletics, leading off and playing shortstop is Christian Guzman. At first base is Ronnie Ballard. In left field is Willie Harris. And in the cleanup spot in center field is Laston Millage. At third base is Ryan Zimmerman. And catcher Will Nevins. At right field is Elon Dukes. At second base is Felipe Lopez. And pitching is Odenis Perez. And that's our lineup for the day. Let's get to our game. Orlando Perez for the Nevada Athletics. He's a 2-6 pitcher. So anything between 2 and 6 is pitching card. 7-12 batter's card. And here's the pitch to Ether. He's going to lead it off. You got an 8 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 15 on the red and white. You go to Ether. 15 to 17 on his card is a single to center field. And just like that, the Plastic Bulldogs have the leadoff runner on Ether. And now Martin's up. Does Ether go? Ether does not run. You got a 3 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 42 red and white. You got Perez, 27 to 44, called strike 3 on his card. He is out of there. You got Ether still on first base. He's going to take off for second base, and he's going to be safe. He slides into second base safe, and you got a steal. So Perez lets Ether steal over to second base, which isn't good. Ether on second base now, and he doesn't run. You got a 10 on the blue dice. Perez up, Juan Pierre. You got a 10 on the blue dice. Batter's card, 52. You go to Pierre. 41 to 88. It's an out on his card. You got a, move this dice, a 14 on the red and white. You got a Z. Z overrules all plays. So what's in the Z card? What's a Z? It's going to be an injury. Well, we have an injury. Uh-oh. We have an injury on the play. Let's see what the play is. It is a 44. The injury reads 44 is. We have second baseman and center field collide. Both could be injured. Batter gets a double. All runners score. Draw a new number. 11 to 38 is second base. 41 to 78 is center field. 81 to 88 is both players. Uh-oh. We got a, was it a double? They gave him a double and all runners scored. So Ether's going to score from second base. Pierre's got a single. And the injury is going to be 25. That's going to be the second baseman. So we got an injured second baseman here. Ouch. So we got to go here. And the second baseman's injured, and that's Lopez. And how many days is he going to be injured? He's going to be injured 35 days. Okay, where you at? Lopez, 35 days. We go down to your injury chart down here, which I do not like. Move this guy over to here. No, I'm going to move it here. And I need this guy here. So Lopez is going to be injured 35 days. Where's Lopez? Right there. We already got an injury. That's our third injury. Today is game 23. So 23 and 35 is 58. He'll be missed until game 58. All right, so we're going to bring Orr up from the minors. Okay. And that puts 3 guys on the injured list. Aaron Boone is injured. Phil Feliz just got injured today. And Ryan Langerham's injured. Ouch. Okay. So who do we got right now? For the Nevada Athletics, you got Pena is a left fielder. Young on the bench is a left fielder. Castro is a corner infielder. And Flores is a catcher. But Bellard is playing first base. So we can move Beller to second. Okay, we're going to move in. Who's coming in? It'll be Castro. Okay, Castro's going to come in and play first base. We're going to move Castro to first because the injury to Lopez. And we're going to move Belly over from first to second base. Okay? And that's how we're going to have that done. Okay, so Lopez is out with an injury. And we go back to the top of the first inning. So you got Ether scored on that double by Pierre, RBI double. And on the injured, Lopez lifts the game. Costa goes to first. Beller goes to second. Norma Garza-Porra is up. And Pierre is D. He will not be going. We go down to Perez. Ordelius Perez. You got 8-7 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 47 in Garza-Porra, 42 to 88's and out. You got a 1-8 on the green and purple. Fly ball to center, X caught. Not deep enough to get any field. Mills comes in, makes the catch in center field. That's 2 down. Andrew Jones is up. And Pierre does not go. You got 11 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 52 red and white. You go to Jones. 18 to 55, swing and a miss, and Andrew Jones strikes out swinging to end the top of the first inning. But the Plastic Bulldogs get a run on that injury and left field, second and center field colliding in center field, and that gives them a 1-0 lead over the Athletics, who are coming up to bat. You got Perhinco Crudio pitching. He's a 2-7, so 2-7 is pitching card, 8 closed batter card. You got Guzman, Belair, and Harris. Guzman's up. You've got a 2 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 84 red and white. Pitching card, 44 to 88's and out. You got a 53. That's a ground ball, green and purple to first. X, no air. Looney going to make the play, beat the runner to the back. Unassisted out, U3. You got Belair. You got Belair up. That's a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 83 red and white. Kuda's 44 to 88's and out. You got a 49 on green and purple. That's a fly ball to right. X no air. That's going to be Ether out there making the catch in right field. 2 down. The pitch to Harris. Harris is a 5. That's a blue dice. That's pitching card. 56. Kudero is 44 to 88. He's an out. You got a 12 on the green and purple. That's ground ball back to the pitcher. X no air. Kudero grabs it. He's going to throw over to Looney at first, and that's going to end the bottom of the first. 1, 2, 3 for Kudero. We go to the top of the second inning with the Plastic Bulldogs 1, Nevada Athletics nothing. All right, here we go. Here comes Perez. He's a 2-6, so got to be careful here. The pitch to Kent, Young, and Looney will be up. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 86 red and white. You go to Kent's card. 44 to 88 and out. You got a 38. That's a fly ball deep to center field on the warning track. And Millich is under it in the warning track. Makes the catch. Way out there. Good hit ball. Dwayne Young. Wayne Young is up. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 28. You go to Perez. 27-44. Call strike 3. Perez gets his 3rd strikeout. You got James Looney is up, batting .222 in the early season. You got an 8 on the blue dice. And pitch batter's card. 47 red and white. You go to Looney. 46 to 47. Call ball 4. And Perez walks his first batter. And Looney goes down to first with Kuroda is up to bat. Looney is going to stay over to first base, and Looney dives back into first base, so they throw over to first. So here's the pitch. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 54. Perez, 53 to 54. That's a bad throw. That goes past the catcher. Looney goes down to second base, and Nevins cannot miss that ball. He gets too far away from it. It's going to be a pass ball charged on Nevins. Nevins gets charged with a pass ball. Here comes Kudero. He's still up. You got a 7 on the blue dice. That is batter's card. 13 on his card is going to be a single to center field. Looney's going to try and score from second base on the pass ball, millage. So second to home. Looney is a what? Looney is a D, and millage is a what? Millage is a 2. So you got 2D. Second to home on a single. 66 and down is safe at home. 66 and down is safe at home. They got a 21, and Looney scores under the throw. And Kuroda gets an RBI single. And the pitcher gives the Bulldogs a 2-0 lead. And Kuroda stays at first base. And here comes Ether. He's up. The pitch to Ether is Looney doesn't go. Kuroda doesn't go. You got a 9 on the blue dice. 71 red and white. That's batter's card. Ether 57 to 88 and out. You got a 27 on the green and purple. That's a fly ball out to left field. X no air. Harris going to make the catch, and in that game, in that top of the second, with Plastic Bulldogs 2, the Nevada Athletics nothing. Here comes Kuroda. He's a 2-7 pitcher. And here we go with the Athletics. We're going to throw Martin, Pierre, and Garza. Nope, going to be who? Millage, Zimmerman, and Nevins up. The pitch is a 6 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 27 red and white. 25 to 37 on the pitching card is a cold strike 3. Kuroda gets his first strikeout. Zimmerman's up, batting 174. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 35 red and white. Kuroda 25 to 37, called strike 3, and Ether strikes out. Zimmerman gets 2 back-to-back strikeouts. Nevins is up now. Nevins is a 7 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 12 on the red and white. Kuroda, that's going to be a single on the infield, just to the in between second and short. Caught behind the bag. Not enough time to throw to first, and Nevins is safe at first base with a hit behind the second base bag. So you got Nevins on first, and Duke up. Duke is batting 250. Nevins is very slow. He probably won't be running, and he doesn't. You got a 7 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 64 red and white. Kuroda is 44 to 88. He's an out. You got a 67. That's a fly ball to left field. The left fielder comes walking in a little bit. Pierre makes the catch, and that's going to end the second inning. Stranding Nevins at first base. We go to the top of the third with the Bulldogs 2, the Athletics nothing. Okay, here comes Perez again. All right, he'll be facing Martin, Pierre, and Garza. Martin is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. You got a 5 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 27 red and white. Pierre 27 to Perez, 27 to 44. Perez strikes out Martin. Called strike 3. Pierre is up. He's 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. You got a 2 on the blue dice. That is going to be pitching card. You got a 54 on the red and white. That's going to be a ball thrown into the dirt, and you'll get another pitch. You got a 5 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. 63 red and white. Perez is 56 to 88 and out. You got a 53 on the green and purple. Ground ball to first. First over to first unassisted. Beats the runner to the bag. Castro, and that's 2 down. Norma Garza is up, batting 269 on the season. And he's got a 6 on the blue dice. That's a pitching card. 16 red and white. That's going to be a single on the pitching card to left field. Garza is on first base with a single to left field. He is he's a fast runner, so you got to keep him close. He's going to take off, and he's going to steal second base. Oh, Bulldogs got to second base. Nevin gives up the second steal today for the Bulldogs. And they got him in scoring position. Andrew Jones is up. He's batting 176 for the year. You got a 7 on the blue dice, which is batter's card. 76. Wait a minute. Does Garza run? Garza is Perez steps off the rubber, and Garza dives back into second base. Garza tries to steal. Perez steps off the rubber. Garza goes back to second. Jones gets another pitch. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 31 is going to be on the pitching card. Perez 27-44. Called strike 3, and Perez gets his 5th strikeout. And strands Garza at second base. So we go to the bottom of the third inning. Here comes Kuroda. And here comes the Athletics. You're going to have Castro, Perez, the pitcher, and Guzman. 2-0, huh? Okay. The pitch to Castro is a 2 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 22 red and right. Kuroda 22-24. And there's a single by Castro. And he's on first base with a single. Perez is coming up, the pitcher, and they're going to let him hit. Trailing 2-0. Who's Cheryl? Hold on. Cheryl is a 2-9. I'm going to put a pinch hitter in. Yep. I'm 2-0. I know he's only got 3 innings in, but I need Athletics. Need some runs. Okay. Okay. It's going to be Luis Ayla is coming in. He's going to the bullpen to warm up. You got where is it? Ballastar. He's going to the bullpen to warm up. And let's throw in one more. It's going to be Snell. Snell's going to go out to the bullpen and warm up. Okay. And who's pinch hitting? Going to be Pena. Willie Mo Pena's going to pinch this for Perez. Okay, we're only in the 3rd inning. I know it's kind of early to pull. Lopez is injured. He's out. Perez ain't going to bat. Snell ain't going to bat. Ballastar ain't going to bat. Ala's not going to bat. So, runner on first is Costa. He's a slow runner. And you got Pena up. Pena pitch to Pena is going to be a 3. He doesn't go. We got to do this one. Pena's a 3. On the blue dice, that's 74 on Kudo, pitching 44-88 and out. You got a 58. That's a deep fly ball, way out to center field on the warning track. Runner is not going to run, but it's deep, way out on the track, caught in center field. On the way out there, Jones catches it, and Castro is still at first base. Oh, he's been in the air. Yeah, it would have been in the air. Let's see. Kuzman's up now. Castro still on first. He doesn't go. You got a 2 on the blue dice. His pitching card, 31 red and white. And 25-37 on the pitching card is a called strike 3. Guzman strikes out. Kudo, 3rd strikeout. Ronnie Belair. Castro still on first. He doesn't go. You got a 5 on the blue dice. 65 red and white. That's pitching card, 44-88 and out. You got a 46 ground ball to short. X is going to be a fielder's choice. Short grabs the ground ball, darts apart, over, steps on the bag. He's going to force out Castro at second base, and that's going to end the bottom of the 3rd inning. We go to the top of the 4th with the Plastic Bulldogs. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. And the Nevada Athletics, no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. And Perez is out. Snell is coming in. Steven Snell. Steven Snell is a 2-9 pitcher. Wow. Whoa. Snell is 2-9, so in between 2 and 9 is pitching card, 10 and 12 is batter's card. So Snell is a good pitcher. This is his first relief appearance of the year. He's got no rating, no ERA, so this is his first pitch of the year. A 5 is on the blue dice. That's that pitching card, 35. You got 34-36 is a walk, and Kent walks, and Snell walks. The first batter he faces Kent. So Kent's on first base. Doesn't have a lot of speed, probably won't be running. He doesn't. You got a 10 on the blue dice. Young is up, 36 on Young's card. Batter's card, you got a 32-55. Swing and a miss, and Young strikes out swinging. And Kent's still at first base. He doesn't go. You got a 10 on the blue dice. Looney, a 45 on the red and white. That's batter's card, 38-45. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out swinging. Kudo's up. And he'll be batting, and it's 2-0. And you got a runner on first, top of the 4th. The pitch is going to be a 3. That's going to be pitching card. 85 on the red and white, 38-88 and out. You got a 60 on the green and purple. That's a pop-up on the infield. Shortstop X gets under it, no air. Shortstop makes the grab. That's just a pop-up. So with the leadoff walk to Kent, doesn't cause any damage. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Here comes the Plastic Bulldogs and Kudo. And he'll be facing Harris, Millage, and Zimmerman with a 2-0 lead. Okay, here we go. Harris, the pitch to Harris, is 11 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 73 on Harris. You go to Harris's card, 54-88 and out. You got a 58 on the green and purple. That's a deep fly ball all the way out to the warning track in center field. Jones going to make the catch on the warning track, and that's 1 down. Millage is up. The pitch to Millage is an 8 on the blue dice. That's batter's card, 31. Millage, you go to 31 to 33, and Millage is going to hit a home run over the left field wall. Kiss that one goodbye, and the Athletics are on the board with the Bulldogs 2, Athletics 1. Millage hits a home run over the left field wall. Here we go with Zimmerman. Zimmerman's a 6 on the blue dice. That's a 42 red and white. 42 is called a ball 4 in the pitcher's card. So Zimmerman down to first base with a walk. The tying run is on. Doesn't have much speed. I don't know if he'll go or not. And no, he doesn't go. You got a 7 on the blue dice. 56 red and white. That's pitching card. 44 to 88 and out. You got a 59. That's a deep fly ball way out to right field. On the track. Will the runner go? Runner will not go. It's a deep fly ball in the corner in the right field, and that's going to be an out. Caught by Ether out there in right field, and bottom of the 4th with a run. Zimmerman still on first base. The pitch to Eli Dukes, and Zimmerman doesn't go. You got a 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 88 red and white. Not a good number to roll. Duke 73 to 88 and out. You got a 56 ground ball to short. Going to flip it over to second for the fielder's choice. Going to be short to second, and that's going to end out Zimmerman. So Garcia grabs the grounder, throws to Ken at second base, 6-4 force out, and that's going to end the bottom of the 4th inning. But the Athletics get on the board with a home run over the left field wall by Millage. Here we go to the top of the 5th with the score: Plastic Bulldogs 2, Nevada Athletics 1. Snell is back in. He's a 2-9 pitcher. He'll be facing Ether, Martin, and Pierre. Ether is 1 for 2. The pitch is a 12 on the blue dice, which is batter's card. 42, Ether. You go to Ether's card, 38 to 47. Swing and a miss, and Ether strikes out swinging. Martin now, Russell Martin's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. You got a 3 on the blue dice, which is pitching card. They roll a 32, blue, red, and white. And 18 to 33 is called strike 3, and Martin strikes out. That's Snell's 4th strikeout with only 5 batters. Out of 6 batters, he struck out 4, walked 1. Juan Pierre's up, no down, no one on, no out. 2 down, no one on. They rolled a 7 on the blue dice. Pitching card, 58, 38 to 88 and out on pitching card. 54, E4 got a ground ball to second. Possible error on Bel Air. Possible error on Bel Air. You go to Bel Air. Bel Air is an E4. It is an error, and it's a fielding error. It's only 1 base. A fielding error. He cannot glove the ball, and Bel Air makes an error, and Pierre's on first base with an error by Bel Air. All right, so Pierre's not a lot of speed. On top of the 5th, Garcia 1 for 2. The pitch is a 7. Pierre doesn't go. 7 on the blue dice is pitching card. 51. Snell is 38 to 88 and out. You got a 67. That's a fly ball out to left field. Left field X, no error. Harris is going to make that catch, and that's going to end the top of the 5th inning with the Bulldogs stranding 1 runner, Pierre, who got on with an error. So we go to the bottom of the 5th, and you got Kudo coming back in. He'll be facing Castro, a pinch hitter, and Guzman. All right, here we go, Snell. Okay, we're going to need a pinch hitter. So you got Aguilera, Hill. We're going to put Hill back. Sean Hill is going to go on to the bullpen. That makes our 3 guys. You're going to have Ballester will be coming in. Alea, Luis Alea, and Sean Hill will be warming up in the bullpen. Pinch hitting is going to be what? Young's going to pinch hit. Young. Dementi Young's going to come in and pinch hit for Snell. Okay. Okay, Lopez was injured. He doesn't bat. Perez doesn't bat. Pena doesn't bat. Snell doesn't bat. Young will bat. Pallister doesn't bat. Excuse me. Ayla doesn't bat. And Young doesn't bat. All right, Castro. Here we go. Castro is he's 1 for 1. He came in for the injured Lopez, playing first base. You got a 6 on the blue dice. which is pitching card. You got a 51, red and white. Kuroda is 44 to 88 and out. You got a 59. That's a deep fly ball to right. You got an X. And right fielder Ether's going to make the catch on the warning track, and that's going to be 1 down. Dementi Young is up. You got a 3 on the blue dice, and that's pitching card. 56 red and white. That's 44 to 88 and out. You got a 13. Possible error, E8 on the first baseman, Looney. E8. What is Looney? Looney is an E2, so he will make the play unassisted. Looney will beat the runner to the bag. That's a ground out, U3. So Young is out. Guzman's up. The pitch to Guzman is going to be a 9 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 44 Guzman. 44 is going to be swing and a miss, and Guzman strikes out on his card. The only strikeout number there is in that column is a 44, and that's what he rolls, a 44. Only strikeout column, and he strikes out swinging, and that ends the 5th inning with the the Plastic Bulldogs 2, Nevada Athletics 1. Here we go to the top of the 6th inning. We got a new pitcher coming in for the Athletics, which is Colin Ballister. And we'll go down to Ballister. We'll see what Ballister is. Ballister is a 2-6 pitcher. So 2 to 6 is pitching card, 7 to 12 is batter's card. All right, here we go. Jones, Kent, and Young. Jones is 0 to 2 today. You got a 7 on the blue dice, which is batter's card, 44. You go to Jones, 18 to 55. Swing and a miss, and Jones strikes out swinging. Jeff Kemp now. Jeff Kent is 0 for 1 with a walk. You got a 5 on the blue dice, which is pitching card, 68. Ballister, 53 to 88 and out. You got green and purple is a 55. X ground ball the third, throws over to first. That's 2 down. It's going to be Zimmerman over to Castro. That's 2 down. And then you got Dwayne Young up. You got a 3 on the blue dice, which is pitching card, 43. Ballister, 42 to 47. Called ball 4. And Young gets a walk. He's down to first base. How fast is Young? He's not very fast. It'll be past 6th inning on with, we check the steal. He does not steal. He does not steal, so 6th inning on. Runners on first, or first and second. It's a hit and run. They rolled an 8, a 72 on that. On the hit and run, it's going to be a fly ball to left. X no error. Out on the warning track, and he's going to make the catch. Harris makes the catch on the warning track, and that's going to end the top of the 6th inning with the Bulldogs 2, the Athletics 1. Here we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and Kudo's got a good game going. He's given up 3 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. His only damage was that home run by Millage, and he'll be facing him in this inning. You got Bellard, Harris, and Millage coming up for the Athletics. Bellard is 0 for 2 today. He's hit into a fielder's choice. You got an 8 on the blue dice, which is batter's card. 58. You go to Billage. 58. He's going to be hit with the ball, and they got the leadoff runner on, and Billage gets hit with the ball. So Harris going to bunt him over. Let's get this guy over. You got a 3, and it's going to be a 51. It's going to be a good bunt. That's going to be bunt down just to third. Third's only play. Young is the first base. Looney. So it goes 5-3, and Harris Billard moves to second base. You got Millage up, who's hit a home run off Kudo today, and he is the cleanup Scott, and he's got a home run, and Billard at second. He won't be stealing because they're losing. They're behind. Millage gets the pitch. You got a 7 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 71. Kudo, 44 to 88 and out. You got a 16. That's a ground ball to short with a runner on second base. That's just going to be a 4-3. Second base, 46. I'm sorry, 46. 46, the runner on second base. It's going to be a ground ball. Runner goes to third. Okay, there's a deep hit ball in the hole. So Bellard's going to make it over to third. It's going to go Garza Parra to Looney to first. And Bellard moves down to third, 90 feet away from the tie and run. And you got Zimmerman up. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk and a strikeout, batting 167 for the year. And the pitch is a 6. That's not good. That's pitching card, 74, red and white. Kudo, 44 to 88 and out. You got a 61. That's a line drive back to the pitcher. X no error. And Kudo's going to make the grab right out of the air, and that's going to end the bottom of the 6th inning. And Athletics strand a runner 90 feet away, tying run 90 feet away. We go to the top of the 7th inning with the Plastic Bulldogs. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. The Nevada Athletics, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. Here comes Ballastar. He's back in. You got Kuroda, Ether, and Martin. What's Kuroda? How many guys has Kuroda got so far? Bottom of the 6th. Who you got in the bullpen? You got Proctor. Let's check the bullpen out, see if we want to pinch hit or keep going. No, we're going to leave him in. You got Proctor, you got Penny. Going to be Proctor, Penny, and Wade. Okay, that one. I don't know what you got going on here. Okay, start the bullpen, but we're not going to put no one in. Nope. You got Scott Proctor. He's going to go in the bullpen. Okay. You got Brad Penny. He's going to go out in the bullpen. Okay. And they're going to throw out Corey Wade in the bullpen. Okay, so the Bulldogs got guys in the bullpen, but Kuroda is going to bat. I'm not going to put a pinch hitter in for Kuroda. Nope. I'm going to let him bat. Okay. They don't bat. Okay, Kuroda's going to lead it off. Leading 2-1. The pitch to Kuroda is a 5 on the blue dice. Pitching card 75, Ballastar 53 to 88 and out. You got a 35 green and purple. That's a ground ball to third. Third's good X, no error. He's going to pick it up Zimmerman and throw over to first to Castro. 5-3. That's 1 down. Ether's up. He's 1 for 3 today. Ether is a 9 on the blue dice. 33 on the batter's card. And the batter's Ether is going to be a 33. It's going to be a triple into the center field wall. Bounces around out there. And Ether slides into third base. Safe. He's safe at third base, so a runner on third. And 1 out, so the infield has to come in. Infield in with the Bulldogs leading. Martin is up to bat. He's 0 for 3 with 3 Ks today. 3 strikeouts, Martin. And you got a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 24, Ballastar 22 to 25 is a single to right field. And Martin singles in Ether from third, and just like that, it's a 3-1 ball game for the Bulldogs. So Martin goes down to first on an RBI single. And you got Pierre up, and Martin doesn't go. You got an 8 on the blue dice. 26, that's going to be batter's card on Pierre. You go to batter's card. 26 is going to be a single to center field, and Martin stops at second base. So runners on first and second with 1 down. You got Norma Garza-Parra batting 286 on for the season. That pitch is 7. Wait a minute. Nobody runs. No steal. 7 on the blue dice. Pitch, batter's card, 67. Garza-Parra, 42 to 88. You got a 31. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher with runners on first and second. And runners are going to advance. His only play. Ballastar has to come off to the left. Then he had to come back to the right to ground the ball. His only play is to first base. It's going to be Ballastar grabs it, throws over to first to get Garza-Parra. Martin runs down to third. Pierre goes to second. So you got 2 down. And Andrews Jones is up. And Ballastar stayed in the game. Andrews Jones is staying in the game. Okay, Andrew Jones staying in the game. He's going to hit against Ballastar. It's going to be batter's card because it's going to be batter's card because Ballastar's out of PD rating. He's out of stamina. So it's automatically on Jones's card, and Jones doesn't do very well. The pitch to Jones is his card, batter's card 36. Jones 18 to 55, struck him out. Good call by the Athletics, struck him out swinging. Jones strikes out for the 4th time today. Oh, Jones strikes out a lot. Ooh, that's why Ballastar was left in the game. And so we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Bulldogs put another run on the board, and they're going to lead 3-1 going to the bottom of the 7th. Here comes Kuroda, who batted in that inning. You got Nevins, Duke, Castro, and maybe a pinch runner, a pinch hitter if they get that far. Okay, Nevins and Kuroda, the pitch. Got Nevins is 1 for 2. You got a 5 on the blue dice. That's pitching card, 62 red and white. Kuroda, 44 to 88 and out. You got a 38X. That's a fly ball to center. Center field Jones makes the catch. At least he can play his field. He just can't hit. Ian Dukes is up. He's going to throw a 6 on the blue dice. 35 on the pitching card. 25 to 35. Called strike 3, and that's Kuroda's 5th strikeout. Castro's up. He's 1 for 2 today. The pitch to Castro is a 9 on the blue dice, a 38 on the batter's card. Go down. It's going to be a strikeout. Oh, it looks like a strikeout. Oh, yeah. What happened there? Castro must be a strikeout. Oh, wow. Yep, that's going to be 27. I'm going to have to go with it. 27 to 43 is a strikeout. And Castro strikes out swinging. But we're going to have to check that out. Okay. Strikes out swinging. But we're going to check it out. Okay, you got to go here. Here. Oh, wait. Stop that. I don't know who they are. Oh, yeah, Athletics. They are the... Who are the Athletics? The Athletics are Washington. Got to go here. Got to go here. 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 All the way down to Washington. Washington, I'm looking for Castro. Castro, Chico, or Colin, Leduc, Guzman. Castro, that is a strike. 26 to 43 is a strikeout. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, that is a strikeout. So 26, Castro. Oh, I see what I did here. Okay. 26. I did it wrong. 26 to 43 is a strikeout. Save that. Go there. And Castro does strike out. And that ends the bottom of the 7th inning with the Bulldogs up 3-1. All right. Going to the top of the 8th, they're going to be Kent, Young, and Looney. Yep, Kent, Young, and Looney. We're going to have a new pitcher. And that's going to be Alara. He's going to face Kent, Young, and Looney. What's Alara? He's a 2-6. So 2-6 is pitching card, 7-12 batter's card. And Kent is 0 for 2 today. You got an 8 on the blue dice, which is batter's card. 66, go to Kent. 44 to 88 and out. You got a 17 on the green and purple. X fly ball to left. And that's going out to Harris, who makes the catch in left field. Dwayne Young is up. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk and 2 strikeouts. You got an 8 on the blue dice, which is batter's card 27. You go find Young. 26 to 28 is going to be a double to right field, and Young's on the second place with a double to right field with 1 out. James Looney's up. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk and a strikeout. You got a does Young go? Young does not go. You got a 10 on the blue dice. 53 red and white. That's batter's card. You go to Looney. Looney's 51 to 88 and out. You got a 54. Ground ball to second. E8. Possible error on the second baseman, which is Belair. We go to Belair. And Belair is, where's Belair? He is an E4 and E8. Nope, no error. So, Alara is going to be second base. Grabs the ground ball, throws to first to Castro. And over to third base. It's going to be a ground out by Looney. And over to first goes Young. So you got a runner on third base. Kudo is still up. Now we're going to put a pinch hitter in. Whoa, no. Got to. Oh, got the 8th inning, Kudero. Kudero can pitch too. It's only faced 26. No. I don't know. Pitcher. I'm going to let Kudero hit, which is a mistake. I think Kudero's going to hit. I don't know. No, pinch hitter. Top of the 8th, leading 3-1. He's pitching a good game. I'm going to leave him in. Kudo staying in the game. The pitch to Kudo is 11 on the blue dice, 43 on the batter's card. He's going to swing and miss and strikes out swinging. The top of the 8th inning. Kudero did not get pinch hit for, and that ends the top of the 8th, and we go to the bottom of the 8th with the Bulldogs 3 and the Athletics 1. I left him in. I left Kudo in because of his pitching. That's why I left him in. He's throwing a good game, and the guys behind him I don't think are good pitchers. So you got Hill. He'll be coming in. Who's got Hill? Riviera going down to the bullpen. He'll start warming up with Hill. Hill will be coming in the top of the ninth. And pinch hitting is going to be, who are we missing? Kearns. Kearns is coming in. Kearns is going to pinch hit. Okay. So Kearns is going to pinch hit. Lopez was injured, doesn't bat. Perez doesn't bat. Pena doesn't bat. Snell doesn't bat. Ballister doesn't bat. Young doesn't bat. Ali doesn't bat. Hill doesn't bat. And Riviera doesn't bat. And there we go. Kearns is coming in. Austin Kearns. You got bottom of the 8th inning with the Bulldogs 3, Athletics 1. The pitch to Austin Kearns is going to be a 4 on the blue dice, which is pitching card 25 to 37 on the pitching card is strikeout looking. That's Kudo's 7th strikeout. Guzman's up. Guzman's going to throw a 6 on the blue dice. That's pitching card 57. Kudo 44 to 88 and out. You got a 22. Z overrules all. We got to see what happened with the Z. It's going to be an unusual play. So now we get to go to unusual play, and the unusual play is a 12. 12 is batter breaks his bat off a foul ball. Umpire discovers bat is corked. Batter is ejected and a 1-game suspension. Gee, he's out U2. So Guzman's going to be out. It's going to be Martin get the out there on the U2, cracked bat. So I got to bring somebody in for Guzman. And all you got left is Flores. Oh, wow. Flores will go, shortstop, huh? Oh, wow. I'm going to have to put Flores into shortstop. Right? Yeah. Flores is going to go to shortstop. And that's it. Okay, he will go to shortstop. Okay, Guzman is ejected. He'll be 1-game suspension. You go down here, you go to your schedule. When does the Athletics play again? Athletics play 27. 5/27/27. Okay. Okay. Right there. Go to over here. So Guzman's going to be suspended. You got suspension. 27 right there. Okay. Go to over here. You're going to go here. And that's Guzman. Christian Guzman of the Athletics will be suspended. 5/17/27 or 27/27, right? Yep. Right there. He'll be suspended. Okay, we're going to save that. We're going to close that. We're going to close that. And that means Kudo, that's 2 down. Guzman doesn't bat. He's suspended. He's out. And then you got Lopez injured. He doesn't bat. Perez doesn't bat. Pena doesn't bat. Snell doesn't bat. Young doesn't bat. Ballister doesn't bat. Get these guys out of there. Yeah. Ali doesn't bat. Hill doesn't bat. Riviera doesn't bat. And we got 2 down, and we got Bellard up. Bellard is up with 2 down. Kudos only giving up 3 hits today. Here's the pitch to Bellard. And Bellard is going to be 11 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 58 on Bellard. 58, Bellard gets beaten. That's the second time Bellard's got hit today. A 58 on his card. He's a hit batter. So you got runners are trailing, so it won't be a bunt. And it's going to be a hit and run because you got runners on first or second with 2 down with past the 6th inning on. It's going to be a hit and run, so Harris is going to get a chance. The pitch, Kudo to Harris, is going to be a 46, and that's going to be a ground ball down to first. What do we got here? You got an X, no air. It's going to be a 4-3, a ground ball to first, I'm sorry. Looney makes the play unassisted, and that's going to end the bottom of the 8th inning. And with the score, the Plastic Bulldogs 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and the Nevada Athletics 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. And they got players all over the place, okay. Alley's out, he was pinch hit for. You're going to have Hill coming in, Sean Hill for the Athletics. Sean Hill is going to be facing who? He's at 2-6, so anything between 2 and 6 is pitching card. A 7 to 12 batter's card. And the Bulldogs are going to be having Ether, Martin, and Pierre at the top of the order. Ether is 2 for 4. He has a triple and a single, strikeout, and a stolen base. And here's the pitch to Ether. And you got a 10 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 12, red and white. Go to Ether's card. That's going to be a single just behind second base. It's going to drop, and he's going to get on there. They couldn't make the play. Second baseman, shortstop could not make the play, and that's a single by Ether. He's on first base. And Ether is fast. He is 3 for 5 today. Does he go? He's going to run. And let's see what he does here. He takes off running, and a 24 is going to be safe at second base. Ether steals the base. That's his second steal today. So Ether goes down and gets into scoring position. That's the Bulldogs' third steal today. Ether second. Martin is up with no outs. The pitch. Does Ether go? I don't know. Ether does not go. You got a 6 on the blue dice, which is batter's card, pitching card. 14, Hill. 14 is going to be a single just to the right side. First baseman can't make the play. Everybody is safe. And the first baseman ground ball to the first baseman. Everybody's safe. Ether moves to third. Martin to second. And now we got problems. First and third. And we got to put Riviera in. Yep, we got to put Riviera in. Riviera will be coming in for the Athletics. You got runners on the corners with no outs. Infield in. Pierre is up. The pitch. Riviera is a 2-7, so 2-7 pitching card. 8 to 12 batter's card. You got a 12 on the blue dice. That's batter's card. 43. Pierre. 41 to 88's out. You got a 60. E5. That's a pop-up on the infield. Shortstop is going to be Flores. That's going to be an error. He drops the ball. Flores drops the ball. That's an error. Oh, bases are loaded. An error on Flores at shortstop. And now the bases are loaded with no outs. Are the Bulldogs going to blow this in? Game wide open. Bases loaded, no out. Ether on third. Martin on second. Pierre on first on the air. And here's the pitch. You got a 10 on the blue dice. Infield is in. Batter's card. 87 Garza 42 to 88. You got a 59. That is a fly ball way out to right field. Deep fly ball. And everybody's going to try and score on that one. They're all trying to advance, except for the man on first, right? Let me see. What's Pierre? Nope. Martin. What's Martin? He's a C. So the play is at home. The only play is home. Okay, right field is smash all the way out to Duke in right field. On the warning track, you got a B against Duke. I don't know what Duke is. Duke is a 4. So 47 and down is safe at home. The throw home is a 78. They throw him out at home. Duke gets the lead. He throws him out. It goes Duke. Castro, what a relay. Down to Nevins, and they get Ether at home. Ether is out at home. And Martin and Pierre do not move. Martin and Pierre do not move. Is that right? Let me check it one more time. You got a deep fly ball to right field. Second, third, 10. Oh, okay. So third does get okay. And first, okay. Martin does get over. Martin goes to third on that fly ball. But Ether's out at home. Goes Duke to Castro to home. And that's an out. And Pierre's still at first. And Martin's on third. So you got 2 down and 2 on. Now they can't hit and run because he moved to third. It's going to be a 7 on the blue dice. Nobody runs. And that's pitching card. 76 to Riviera. You go down to Riviera's pitching card. Riviera is a what? 57 to 80 is an out. You got a 32. That's a ground ball to second. X is going to be second to first. That's going to be Belair over to Castro at first. And that's a 4-3. And that's going to end the top of the 9th inning. And with the Bulldogs scoring no runs with the bases loaded and no outs. No runs, huh? Okay, we got the closer coming in for Kudo. And that's going to be Sato. Tayaska Sato. Coming in to close for the Dodgers. Okay, Kudo is out. Wade is out. Kenny's out. Proctor is out. A 2-run lead, bottom of the 9th inning. 3-1 Bulldogs over Athletics, and we got a closer. He's out. That's going to be Taco Sato. Okay. He's in. He's 2-8. So anything between 2 and 8 is pitching card. 9 and 12 batter's card. You're going to face Millage, Zimmerman, and Nevins. Millage is homer today. He's 1 for 3. It's going to be an 8 on the blue dice. That's pitching card. 26, Sato. 23 to 51. Called strike 3. He strikes out Millage. You got Zimmerman. Zimmerman's going to be a 5 on the blue dice. 78, red and white. Pitching card. 58, 88's and out. 44X, no air. It's going to be a ground ball to second. Kent's going to pick it up. Throw over to Luno at first. And that's going to be 2-town. Nevins is up. Nevins is a 7 on the blue dice. They rolled a 43 on the pitching card. 23 to 51. Called strike 3. Sato strikes out the Natos, and that's going to end the 9th inning. And the Bulldogs will win this game 3-1. Bulldogs, 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Athletics, 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. Did no offense there on the Athletics. You got the winning pitcher is Kudo. Sato will get the save. Kudo was the starter. Sato gets the finish. Losing pitcher is going to be Perez. And he got the start. And he's going to, Riviera will finish the game. We go to your box scores. And you got your box scores. The Nevada Athletics, 1 run, 3 hits. A home run was their only run. 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Where the Plastic Bulldogs, 3 runs, 10 hits, 2 doubles, a triple, no home runs, 3 walks, 12 strikeouts. And that ends our game. Kudo threw a good game. A 3-hitter in 8 innings. And the Plastic Bulldogs defeated the Nevada Athletics 3-1 in Diamond Baseball League. Thank you. Come back for more.